from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Boone Devine, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Devine, base runner at first with one out. Fouled off. Favorable call in there for a strike. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Carmen Zapata, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rough Riders.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Missions took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Miguel Diaz takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Ted Chung struck out 10 in the losing effort. Orlando Madden records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show.
Good job.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Double-A. Ted Chung, a Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Parrish moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Into the box now, Patrick Boyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Patrick Boyer.
He's set and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
First baseman.
Standing in now, Jason Nunez. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. In there, strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Stepping in, Jake Smolinski, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Norman playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
That's ball 2.
And that misses. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Smolinski aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Donald Kida, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Runners on first with one down. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Fry is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2. Digging in, Donald Kida. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Pedro Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Left fielder, Bradford McGraw.
Into the box, Bradford McGraw, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, J.J. Harrell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Robinson in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Boyer. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 34.
Stepping into the box, Jason Nunez. And a step off. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Smolinski.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Norman.
Catcher, Bryce Norman.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Norman hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here.
Popped high in the air. And there's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Homer Lustig. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Here's the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
2 strike.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Donald Hida as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Pedro Gonzalez.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him. Stepping in now, Pedro Gonzalez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Gonzalez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Kida, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. and we still have no score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bradford McGraw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Just got a piece up the line. Robinson gonna have to hurry. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Ready once again, J.J. Harrell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Strike one to start the at-bat. Up around the face.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Eibner is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Miguel Jimenez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Donnie Clark wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show Nation.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Ted Chung comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 27, Ted Chung.
Striding in to start the ninth, Edmundo Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Spanos waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Bryce Norman. He singled his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Spanos fields it cleanly. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Homer Lustig. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Parrish is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final score tonight. Frisco took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Hayden Gillis earned his 5th win of the year. Max Stone was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Ted Chung hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.
The ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 27, Ted Chung.